looks like the bowler is going to be Mughal, so no surprise over there. We saw him yesterday bowling incredibly well, left arm over. Let's see how this goes. And it's just outside the off stump, skids away, and it's well left by Satishan. This one's up in the air, it's played uppishly, and I think it's been deposited all the way for 6. That is an enormous shot. This one's a fullish, uppish delivery. Beg your pardon, that was not at all full. This one's struck away. It's a full toss, a very poor delivery. I mean, Mughal's been doing so well so far, but that was a rank full toss, which has been punished. Oh, takes an inside edge. He could easily have chopped that onto his own off stump. And you can just see some unease now starting to set into these Romanian players that Afridi over. And oh, this one's going to beat the fielder. No, it hasn't. It's actually been taken. What a terrific one-handed catch. I know for a split second you thought it had got over his head. But he somehow managed to clasp that one. What an outstanding catch. And is that Afridi or is that Abbas? We'll find out shortly, but that's another brilliant one-hander. I believe that is Afridi. Of course, he's got his iconic celebration out. Oh, and it's just beaten the fielder. That's a little bit of misfielding. Don't know who that is, but that is extremely unfortunate for Aurora. He didn't deserve that at all. Oh, this one's gone up in the air. Is this a catching opportunity? No, it isn't. It sails over the fielder's head and long on. Bowling a little bit fuller, a little bit flatter. Advances down the wicket. This one, it's going to go to the fielder out at deep mid-wicket, and he's done very well there. I believe that's Abbas. And finally, if only we could catch a look at this Amir celebration. That's the look of a man who's finally had a catch taken off his bowling. He had 3 dropped yesterday, but this one right here, very, very delightful as you see Aurora come in and then... Oh, is there a stumping opportunity there? Yes, it is! He's been stumped! And Vimlesh has to depart for 7. Aurora, who bowled so well that previous over. And oh, that's a little bit careless by Vimlesh. Just lifts that back foot, and he's been stumped. Good call there by the umpire. He might have clubbed that one straight down the ground. This one, he pulls the length back a bit, and it's actually very, very nicely played. That's actually a much more difficult shot than the one Rashish would have had to play. A lot of right-handers in this Romanian team as well, and that is probably the first poor ball he's bowled all day today. And the commentator's curse strikes. And this one played away. It's going to go over long on, and it goes over the scorer's 10. That is a much-needed 6. Of course, there's another ball right now in live action as this one's gone up in the air, and it's a simple catch. And it's taken a top edge, and look how happy Amir is. Of course, you can see his reaction. Of course, some very, very enthusiastic celebrations by him for every wicket, and he certainly deserves to have that. Says that he predicts Romania will score under 150. And he actually predicts Malta to go on and win this game. Well, let's see what happens as, well, that's another rather nasty bounce. That match against Romania A, he was a touch expensive, but I have to say he was at least producing a lot of good moments for them, and that is a 4. Don't worry about that. That is a good-looking shot. Oh, he's cleaned him up. Terrific ball. And there's the celebration. Arms out. He knows that is a huge wicket. I mean, Hussein was looking really, really good. That one crashes into the leg stump, and he's just... This is a terrific delivery. This one's probably going down the leg side. The umpire is on move. No, he isn't. He's given that out. So, well, we need to take another look at that. Let me just take another look at this. Oh, that one, that's going to be a call that I think a lot of debate about that. I'll certainly leave it to the viewers at home, of course, so everyone's going to have their opinion about that one. No, this has gone up in the air. Is this going to clear the fielder? Forget about clearing the fielder. It's going to clear the boundary rope. That's gone all the way. And that is a much-needed 6, a big 6. Just the second 6 we've seen here in the second half of the innings. This one's up in the air. Shouts to catch it. Is it going to beat Stanislaus? It is. And for the first time, really, this innings. We see Stanislaus beat. He's done so well. It's gone up in the air again. Is it going to beat the fielder? Zishan Khan is underneath it. No, it won't. You don't beat a fielder like that so easily. That is very, very well taken. And again, gets his reward here, Afridi. He's bowled so well. Hit for a boundary the previous ball, and this time around, the thickish outside edge goes up in the air. Well taken. Watched it well in the sun, of course. It's a rather sunny day here. Cost them a few runs. This one is struck down the ground, and it's beaten the fielder. It's gone past Stanislaus. So Stanislaus, he went for the catch. Oh, goes for the reverse sweep, but he's going to go straight to the keeper. That was a scoop shot, mind you. And, well, a little bit of innovation, but it doesn't quite go his way. This time around, he tries to go for the old dill scoop. Hasn't quite worked. This one is just played away towards long off, and people around the deep is the captain, and that's not a great effort. He's got to do a little bit better than that in the peel, and yep, it's just taking a little edge along the way, and Prashanda has to depart. He did his job in all honesty. He was only had to face 2 balls, struck 1 for 4, gets out the very next, as Romania will end up with a total of 147. Is very economical, although having a look at it, it looks like it's going to be Manmeet Kohli. So in he comes, first ball. This one takes a thickish outside edge. It's gone very fine, and it's cut off well by the fielder at third man. Puts in a really good dive, and that's going to be a couple of runs to open his account for Zishan Khan. Oh, this one is hit straight to the fielder mid-on. He's going to have a shy at the stumps. Oh, there's an enormous mix-up here. This really needs to go to the striker's end, but it hasn't. And somehow Romania have let an opportunity slip past them. We need to take another look at this. Everyone's just looking at one another, wondering who's to blame. And again, these are some of the issues that have just really, really bothered this Romania side. Goes for the big shot, and it's gone straight to Vashist, and he takes it. No problem whatsoever. We already seen him do a couple of great bits of fielding. That's the third. It's third time lucky. And this is a terrific catch. Great stuff. And they finally succumb to that pressure. They get the breakthrough they deserve. In comes Kohli. Oh, this one's a bit too straight. He's played that one very nicely, Tucker. Good-looking shot. Oh, this is very nicely played. And there's the class and elegance of Zishan Khan. You don't put this guy down, he'll make you pay for it. See Zishan Khan. This one's played rather uppishly. Is this going to go away for 4? Yes, it is. The ball's going to win this race. Oh, that's a big swing and a miss. Is there an edge there? There certainly is. And Sani with the immediate impact. And Tucker with a very uncharacteristic innings for him. 14 of 15. Usually if he's faced 15 balls, he tends to be on 28 or 30. Dropped and missed opportunities. Oh, that is an outstanding ball. How has that come back in? It's come back in by a mile, and the batsman's been left absolutely stunned. Brilliant over for Sani. Let's just take a look at this. Oh, it's just clipped the top of the middle stump. Everybody's absolutely stunned. I think even the wicketkeeper is. And boy, he's just been done by a Jaffer. I think there's nothing that Singh could do about that. This one is played away behind square. Is that going to go for 4? It certainly will. Nice looking shot. Very, very well done. This one played away, and it's gone straight to the fielder. That's very well taken. And that's the skipper himself who's taken that catch. And another wicket for Sani as wickets continue to tumble for Malta. This has gone up in the air. It's a catching opportunity. Should be taken. This is the keeper's catch. It is the keeper's catch, and that is very well taken there by Nadi Gotla. Made the call early, and he made the call well. So good stuff there as wickets continue to tumble for Malta. They can't really get any partnership going. I mean, Zishan Ahmed, he's been about as much of a spectator as the rest of us. When these two sides met each other in the Valletta Cup, that's a rank full toss. Very poor delivery. Just going to trickle away over the boundary rope. It certainly will. The fielder won't make it on time. Going to win against a team that has bothered them so much. And this one is nicely played. It's Looked like he was going to beat the fielder for a moment, but it looks like it has in the end. That one just going past Laurentiu Gerasim. This one played away towards long on. Oh, it's a bit of a misfield. He's going to go away for 4. Yes, it is. Oh, he's made an absolute meal of that. Go shorter again. You can hear that big as he tries to bowl faster. And that is a really good pull shot by Amir. Square batted shot, and he's just smacked it away. Well, over there, this one hits straight down the ground. Oh, stand and deliver. That is one of the shots of the day. Beautifully struck. And that's going to bring up the 50 for Zishan Khan. And just a quick raise of the bat, but he knows the job isn't done. It's a real cultural hub in Eastern Europe. And this one is struck away. And it's struck away very well. That is over pitched by Amir. This one goes up in the air. Is this a catching opportunity? No, it isn't. It's going to sail over the fielder at Long On's head. And there's a fist bump by Amir. He's like, I caught that. I caught that well. And this completely changes the equation. This one is played away very nicely. That's going to go away for 4. So now Malta just one big shot away from winning this game. This one's popped up in the air. There's a catching chance. Wicketkeeper's underneath it. And he's going to be dismissed. Zishan Khan, well, he's led his side for much of this innings. He was an unyielding sentinel, as I said earlier, with wickets tumbling around him. But finally, he's been dismissed. And he'll be rather disappointed. I think he was going for the big shot. He wanted to end this game in style. Yeah, this one is played away nicely. It's going to go away for 4. And that will level the scores. Stroked away. And that's going to be the winning runs as Malta secure a terrific victory. And let's just take a look at his celebration over there. I just thought he was going to do the Usain Bolt and go for the bow and arrow. But not quite. Instead, it's a fist bump. Yeah, an impressive victory for Romania, who take this one, beg your pardon, Malta, who take this one by 4 wickets.